Así que continuamos justo donde lo había dejado y mientras me como el helado, vosotros podéis comer lo que queráis, mientras yo os animo a comer un helado almendrado de croma y seguimos con el juego.
Bess barely asked about the break-in. She seemed more focused on your fight with Dennis.
I'm on top of the suspect list. Or at least I would be if I was her.
Bess said I should call her if I found you. She believes you're dangerous. You were right back at the Basswood Jungle. I think we're on our own.
They'll try to arrest me now. We have to find Dickie. I can't let Joan down.
I'm sure Dickie's still there. He had no other place to go.
What are you two doing? The longer you run from the police, the worse it'll be when they catch up with you. Explain everything. Show them all. That makes sense.
The Cove is a wonderful place. A sort of commune. Lynette, who runs it, she lets anyone in who follows her rules. No real questions asked. It's mostly filled with desperate people, though. Recovering junkies, ex-gang members, and you'll need to be extra careful.
Wisconsin.
Some of them used to work at the mine. So, how should we handle finding Dickie?
Qué bueno, Prometea. ¿Me dejas uno?
I don't have any great ideas, but I know I'll do what I have to do.
At least we're equally clueless. There's comfort in that.
Yeah. I hate feeling like the only one in the dark. The dark isn't as spooky when someone else is with you.
We just need to be careful and look out for each other.
This town has like 17 people in it. You've met the killer. I'm not saying you have to run and hide. Just be careful about the lion's den. You have options here. Real life isn't as clear as the world in your head. Just know the more you poke around, the more likely...
That's enough!
What's enough?
Enough of a plan. I think we have enough of a plan.
Do we? I just get so angry that someone did this. Killed my friends, invaded my home. It's the worst feeling. Like part of my soul has been stolen. We need to find out who did this. I need to take back from them what they took. I need to find some small piece of feeling safe again. If that even makes any sense.
It's the knowing they might get away with it. The lie they made up being seen as true that just burns a hole right through me.
Yeah, you're right, I think. Then I think something else 10 seconds later.
Because you've got this. Easy. Look at you.
Totalmente,
So
Zare.
together. You got so drunk, you've forgotten anything that could have been remotely useful. Your friends are turning up dead. You're getting brained by burglars. And now we're riding straight into the back roads with no backup. You're afraid to let things go. Maybe she'd be lucky if she never saw you again.
Are you still with me?
Yeah. Yeah. So you're just gonna keep telling me off. Disregard my advice. Well, if you think you know better, Sam, no reason for me to linger. Enjoy your little investigation without me, Sam. Don't get us killed, okay?
Here. This is the Cove.
Huh?
Get your head on straight. The Cove. We're here.
Right. Right.
Sam, you sure you want to keep going?
Not really, but it's not like I have much of a choice.
Sam, if you need to take a moment.
Ya lo he hecho y me he cogido un helado.
No, let's do this.
Who the hell are you?
Anna, what are you doing here?
Tyler, you look healthy.
You ain't the only one surprised I'm still alive. Who's the narc?
I'm Sam.
Was I talking to you?
This is Sam. He's a friend.
Yeah, lucky for him, or I'd have thrown his ass out already. So what are you two here for?
It's a long story.
We'd like to have a word with Dickie. Have you seen him?
What'd he do now? Look, just talk to Lynette. She makes the calls on her land.
Thank you. Really.
Yeah, I know.
Menudos brazos tiene Tyler,
Is
¿eh?
he always like this?
He's pretty much the gatekeeper around here. Interviewed him last time I came by. I'm gonna talk to Lynette. She's kind of in charge.
I'll go see what I can find.
Okay, but be careful. People only end up here if they have nothing left to lose.
Aquí va a estar Celeste, la hermana del barman, ¿eh? El Mercabroma. El Mercabroma. Me gusta como nombre del supermercado, ¿eh? El Mercabroma. En vez de Mercabrona.
Looks like it was finished recently. Why a bear?
Porque guapas las estatuas, ¿no?
She looks like she's used to fending for herself.
Watch it.
Oiba.
The place is full of wood shavings.
Why do you have an open flame?
I don't remember asking for your opinion.
Fair enough.
I'm Kayla. What do you
¿Ves?
want?
Esta es la hermana del...
Kayla. You know Ethan?
Yeah, I knew him.
You're his sister, right?
I was. So, you gonna tell me what you're here for?
Esta es la voz de Mascofield.
Don't know where he is and don't care. He might be off with his stupid quad bike thing for all I know.
Esta es la voz de Mascofield, ¿no?
Loud,
Hostia.
goes off-road,
Hey,
has four wheels,
Hey,
makes you look like
hey.
an asshole.
Pensaba que eras un bot.
Occasionally leaks gasoline and would burn
Hola,
down
bienvenido,
the whole
bienvenida.
camp. Tyler didn't save his sorry ass with his fire extinguisher.
Well, I'll see you around.
I don't feel like you have to.
Dickie must have one of those off-road quads. He could still be here right now. I need more info to figure out where Dickie is.
What do you want now?
¿Te gusta esculpir?
You seem to enjoy wood sculptures.
You'd have to be an idiot not to. You're creating something
Maroma de
out
barco
of
para
nothing
broncear el reloj.
and turning it into something else. That's as close to real magic as we can get.
Qué caña, mola mucho. Sí, sí, sí.
You said you were
Y
Ethan's sister.
no sé cómo llamarte.
How come?
Hel.
He tried to make every decision
El-
in my life. Same as the rest of my old family. Though Ethan was by
No sé-
far the most
Pero bienvenidísimo.
suffocating. I didn't like who I was when I was around him. I didn't like either of us.
So you two don't ever talk to each other anymore?
Not really. Well, the last time we did, I ended up coming here. Maybe was his sister was harsh. You can tell him we've talked. If you gotta.
It's probably time I leave you alone.
Hey, you're probably right.
No es culpas contra el viento, que si no... Pero eso es la casa de Lynette. Vaya mierda de casa, ¿no? Necesitas electricidad simple y práctica.
I need to find out where Dickie's hiding. He's here somewhere.
Si las chabolas están mejor hechas que las casas, tío. Una comunidad organizada comparte la comida y las instalaciones.
Tyler set himself up nicely. A guy who wants everyone to know he's ready for a fight. Tyler, right?
Jackass, right?
Some people call me that, yeah.
Huh. I'll bet.
How did you and Anna meet? You're not the type she normally hangs out with.
Maybe you're not the type she normally hangs out with. You ever consider that?
Trust me, I have. Just tell me where Dickie is and I'll leave.
Either that or you'll leave when I break your face. Look, Anna's a friend. She spent some time down here with us to do that interview thing. Told my story, did good by me, by us. And that guy that came after her, Nick, he's solid. Came down here 3 or 4 times. Taught me a great recipe for bass. But you're just some asshole. Dickie's one of ours. Don't think you're getting anywhere near his trailer. So beat it before I break your knees.
Vale, tiene una caravana. Contéstale. Estoy ocupado. Ahora me paso.
Cops will start looking for me soon. So Dickie is in one of the trailers. That narrows down my search. Dickie could be here, but I need to be sure. Every second counts. Dickie could be here, but I need to be sure. Every second counts.
Ah, este es JR.
Now that's a man that wants to be left alone.
Es JR.
You a friend of Kayla's or something? Name's JR. Wait. You're that fucking reporter.
I was.
Fucking up everyone's lives. That's a real talent.
Former miner.
Get the fuck out of my face.
I'm just looking for Dickie.
And you think I'll snitch? Get the fuck out of here. You keep bothering me, and I'm gonna stop being nice.
¿Ves? Esto sabemos. Esta persona sabemos que va en el borde del puzzle. Hablar de castores. Me encantan los castores. Mejora la coordinación ojo-mano. Suelen usar los boxeadores. Hecho con piezas sobrantes. Vale. Ah, claro, mira, ahí hay otra.
Dickie could be here, but I need to be sure. Every second counts. She looks like she's used to fending for herself.
No me deja hablar.
She fits right in. Anna always fits right in. She definitely has the air of someone who's in charge.
And it was going well. It's just, I don't know, hard.
It doesn't get easier.
Oh, this is Sam. He's a friend.
We used to date.
That much is painfully obvious.
Is it?
Yeah, it kind of is.
I'm Lynette. What are you here for, Sam?
I read the article Anna wrote about you and this place.
Wait, you read it? When?
Nick's fishing shack.
Oh.
You never have any trouble with anyone. No one takes advantage.
As long as they can follow a few simple rules. Even if Dickie lives on the fringe of our community, he is one of us. All he wants is to be left alone. I would think you, of all people, would understand.
Tyler said Nick came here before. What did he want?
He took an interest in my people. He wanted to know their stories.
Such as?
Sam.
No.
Well, the long, sad stories most people do not want to hear. We all stumble during our lives. Knowing how we fall and how some make it out can provide guidance for the future, don't you think?
All right. I appreciate you answering my question.
Of course. We have nothing to hide.
What led you to create this community?
I found there were souls in need of help after the mine closed. The world is a cruel place. We all need a touch of kindness in our lives.
You're definitely that, Lynette.
Thank you, my dear. But don't sell yourself short. Your article brought Kayla here, and even some generous donations have come in. Did you get your answer, Sam?
What kind of donations?
Food and clothes, mostly. But jobs are hard to come by these days. We must rely on the kindness of others.
Oh,
even
mama.
if their kindness comes and goes in waves.
I'll go now. Thanks for indulging me.
Lástima que no entre. Tendría que entrar Ceslava para decirle lo de Sam.
Isolated from the others. I know enough to make an educated guess. Dickie's gotta be in one of these places.
No hay ninguna suficientemente alejada como para decir... Está fuera de los otros. Podría ser aquella de allí. No, pero hay cerca gente. Entonces... Va a estar ahí.
Dickie's unlikely to be here. No quad parked out front, and no one seems to be home.
Ah, coño, no me he enterado de lo del quad. Ah, esa es.
Quad. Isolated. Someone lives here. That's where Dickie's hiding. Time to pay him a visit.
No me había coscado de lo del quad.
I only know you by reputation, and what I know I don't like. You don't get to just gallivant around here however you damn well please. So back the hell off, or I will fuck you up.
Hey, I don't want any trouble, just... sorry.
I should kick your ass out of principle.
Hey, man. This guy ain't worth it. Just forget him. But if he doesn't get the message soon, I'll help you work him over.
Got it. Got it. I'm gonna get past these two if I want to reach Dickie. I need to get them to look away from his trailer. Around Kayla's tent is the most efficient spot for a distraction. It's at the opposite end of the camp. They'd have their backs turned to me. But I still need a place to hide. They'd suspect me right away. Cabin stands right in the middle of the camp, far enough from everyone for them to not notice me. Close enough to reach Dickie before they come back. It'd be my best shot. I have a plan. All that remains is to figure out the details.
Vale. O sea, tenemos el plan, pero no sabemos qué vamos a hacer. O sea, tengo el plan, pero no sé qué es lo que voy a hacer.
They seem pretty proud of this place. Not what I was expecting. It's deep enough. Could squeeze in here.
Vale, vale, vale. Tenemos que analizar pistas. Vale.
Shovel, hose, bucket. Nothing useful, but there's enough room to hide in here. If they're in a panic, they might not see me hiding under this.
Mira. Mira, Prometea. Mira, Prometea. Para que veas.
Pre-Socratic philosophy. Dog-eared and well-read. I saw this picture in Ethan's bar, only intact. Guess I know who's been cut out.
Eróticas y sobre armas de fuego. Se ponen cachondo igualmente. Estimados, lamento informarle que West Virginia Coal Inc. solicitó la declaración de quiebra hace 3 días tras una serie de juicios y sanciones que han desembolcado en una situación financiera insostenible. En consecuencia, su cargo actual dejará de existir y todas las operaciones de la empresa cesarán antes de que termine la semana. Los sueldos y bajas pendientes se pagarán como es debido. Las reclamaciones de seguros proseguirán de forma activa hasta finales de mes, pero luego cesarán. Un cordial saludo. Vale, ¿qué más tenemos que...?
She looks like she's used to fending for herself.
Que sí, pero ¿qué tenemos que hacer entonces ahora? Tenemos que encontrar las pistas para la...
Makeshift ashtray. Probably keeps down on fire risks.
Vale, esto es
With all the flammable lacquer and varnish, this thing catching fire is sure to divert attention. It's out of the way.
Señor Reyato, bienvenidísimos.
Lots of chaos. I just need to work out the exact details.
¿Qué tal, bonicos? ¿Cómo estáis? Bienvenidos, tomad asiento. Estamos aquí zurriéndole al Twin Mirror y creo que nos vamos acercando poco a poco al final. ¿Me vais a llenar esto de barbas? Pues no pasa nada, aquí hacemos velcro con las barbas. Todos hacemos velcro con las barbas. Nos damos besetes, así 2 besos y velcro. Y se quedan ahí pegadas las barbas. Has estado con el Monster Hunter Rise. Estabas esta tarde con el... con la demo de las Adventures, ¿no? Me ha parecido verte. ¿Puede ser que estuvieses antes con el Adventures? ¿Y qué tal, Axel, Annie y Sant? Bienvenidísimos todos, bonicos. Este juego es de los creadores de Life is Strange. Y es del estilo. Estatua de...
Varnish. Can's empty. Probably used on that statue. Very flammable stuff. If I lit the wood shavings, the varnish on the statue would catch fire. These shavings would be perfect kindling. It won't take long for the fire to reach those, and when it does, they'll go up in flames in a second. Need to account for that.
Madre mía, la que vamos a liar aquí, ¿eh?
The statue will be collateral damage once the fire spreads. No other option. I can get the fire going, but it won't do any good if they put it out right away. I need to check for ways they could put it out. The fire needs to burn long enough to distract, but small enough to be manageable. Don't want to see the whole place go up in flames.
Madre mía, la que vamos a liar aquí. La que vamos a liar aquí. Señoras y señores. Y todo por hacer una distracción. Vale, esto es una... Es una forma de apagarlo. Vale, eso se supone que ya lo habíamos visto.
If I sabotage Lynette's old hose, she'll have to find something else to put the fire out with.
Vale. Nos faltan pistas todavía, ¿eh? Todo madera y un poco de fuego. Yo lo veo perfecto, ¿eh? Madre mía, la que se va a liar aquí. Vale, lo del Last Trail. A lo mejor.
Not a concern. Sand is effective against fire, but not that effective.
Vale, ¿qué más tendríamos por aquí? Tenemos la manguera. A ver si hubiese en algún sitio cubos. A ver, esto es mi principal idea. Pero no me deja interactuar con ello. El depósito de agua que tenemos aquí. Entonces, ¿qué sería lo siguiente?
I saw a fire extinguisher in here earlier. If Tyler gets it, the fire might not burn long enough for me to reach Dickie. If I hid Tyler's keys, it'd take him longer to get the fire extinguisher from his trunk.
Vale, perfecto, ya lo tenemos todo entonces. Lo tenemos.
Everything I need, but I won't be able to do it by myself. I need Anna's help.
Vale, vamos a hablar con Ana y a ver.
Hey, Anna, can I have a quick sidebar?
Verás, he pensado que voy a prenderle fuego a toda esta mierda.
I found
Estoy hasta los huevos.
Where?
the goon squad won't let me near it.
Lynette isn't gonna be any better. They look after their own.
I can get there, but I'll need your help.
What exactly are you planning?
Y aquí es donde montamos el plan en nuestra
Distraction
cabeza.
to get to Dickie. Setting the bear statue outside Kayla's tent on fire would work, but it's critical I wait for Anna to act first, or I won't have enough time. Then I can use a match to ignite the splinters and get the fire started. I'll have to get out of there before Lynette and Kayla can close in on me. After that, I'll hide in the cabin. Tyler and JR will leave to put the fire out. It'll give me a window of opportunity to run to Dickie's trailer unnoticed.
Lo veo, ¿eh?
Lynette will go for her hose. She's right next to it. Definitely a problem. Tyler will immediately run to his van to get the fire extinguisher. If he does get it, the fire won't burn for long.
Pero es que así la manguera la vamos a liar. Vale, nada, lo vamos a hacer así. Detrás de la cortina igual son cosas donde hay cosas de agua y a lo mejor me buscan ahí también, así que... Vale, y ahora... ¿Qué falta por decidir? ¿Cuándo salir? Vale. ¿Cuándo salir? Vale. Ahora sí cogerían la manguera.
People would move differently based on what Anna does. I need to keep it in mind.
Vale, pues a ver, yo creo que es todo bien menos esto, a ver. Vale. Yo creo que es más importante lo del extintor.
People would move differently based on what Anna does. I need to keep it in mind.
Vale, pues va a ser esto, tío. Primero. A ver. A ver. Tenemos que encontrar la parte buena de esto. La forma buena de hacerlo. Antes lo hemos encontrado bien, tío. Vaya por Dios. Vaya por Dios. Me cago en mi vida. ¿Y esto no se puede acelerar? Vale.
That'll do it. No one will see me get to Dickie. I need to time everything carefully. I'll only get one shot.
Vamos para allá. Lo tenemos, ¿eh? Lo tenemos.
You'll have to be cautious. I need you to sabotage the water hose. Unscrew the cap where it attaches so there's no pressure.
Okay, but why?
Do you trust me?
No.
Yes.
Then trust me.
Someone help! It's burning everything! Help!
wrong with the hose? I'm not getting any pressure.
I'll be right there. Just hold on.
Hurry! Hurry, my hair is burning! Ayla, calm down. It'll be okay. I worked so hard on it.
Y así es como le arruinamos la vida y los sueños a una muchacha por pillar a un gilipollas y que no nos den una paliza.
Oh, shit! Shit! What the hell?
I've been looking for you. We need to talk.
Oh, no, look. I'm real sorry I clocked you and shit.
Clock me? You were the one that broke into Anna's house. You took something from Nick's computer. What was it? Where is it?
I didn't know what was gonna happen, man, I swear. I'm a nobody, all right? I'm just a guy trying to get by, that's all. I just want to take care of my moms and live life, man. And I've been trying to find a way out all my life. I just agreed to talk to him for just like a quote or something.
I don't have time. What did you steal?
His notes about his article, about the dealing and the drugs and names of dealers, sellers, buyers, everything. I had to or I was gonna be next. You gotta believe me.
What'd you do with them? Where are they?
I don't have them, man. I left the stick at the dead drop up at Makeout Point. He'll pick it up soon, and then it's done. No proof, nothing.
Who's coming for it? Tell me who's coming for it.
Hugh.
My boss, Declan. His name is Declan.
Declan?
Shut
¿El
up.
poli?
You know him, everyone knows him. Oh man, I'm totally fucked now. When he hears I snitched again, I'm fucking done. But how was I supposed to know Nick was gonna stir shit up?
Are you saying he's involved in Nick's death? Tell me.
¿Qué dices?
Come on, just let me go. Please, I already told you everything. No, just let me go, all right? I really gotta leave town before he finds me. I'm begging.
You're not going anywhere until you tell me what happened. So?
Oh, hell, man. Declan made me set up a meet with Nick, all right? I thought they were just gonna talk his shit. Nick freaked out when he saw Declan. He tried to bail. But Declan caught up and hit him behind the head. Then Nick dropped, man. He dropped like
Hola,
that.
tío.
Declan said he didn't mean to. She said it was an accident and shit.
He killed Nick.
I didn't know, man. You gotta believe me. I never wanted. Man, he didn't say.
Hey, asswipe!
Hola, tío.
Should've known. Damn firebug.
I'm gonna kick the shit out of you.
Sam, we have to get out of here.
Shut up. Your ass ain't any better. You brought him here.
You've had this coming.
I can explain.
Oh, you'll explain all right. Someone give me my rifle.
We're leaving.
God damn it, woman.
Buah, chaval. Hola, Rina. Bienvenida al mundo de los vivos. Bienvenida. Bienberrina. Marujeo, marujeo. Madre mía. Hostia, pues no.
It doesn't make any sense. None of it does. Why would Declan do that? He was always a stand-up cop. Now he's a crime boss?
No time to think about it. Right now, we need to get to that dead drop. Nick probably gathered enough evidence to reveal what Declan was up to. Our word against his won't cut it.
Yo sigo pensando que la clave
Or
no
maybe
es...
you could just stay out of this?
No
Declan's
es...
trying to save his skin. If you go against him on that promontory, he'll be trapped in a corner. This isn't a game.
No
No
one
es
else is
Declan.
gonna die.
Es el parafarmacéutico, de verdad.
You can't promise that. It's unfair to think you can. You don't know what's gonna happen. I don't either. But we're the only ones who could possibly bring some closure to these
Va a
murders.
ser el parafarmacéutico.
Just control yourself, okay? The fire worked, but people could have gotten hurt. Sam, I know it's been a rough day, but you're freaking me out. Stop zoning out. We're just about there, and I need you to help me figure out our next steps.
Next steps? At a place where someone might put a bullet through your head. No,
Interrumpido.
stop it.
I'm not doing anything.
Other than trying to save your life, you're not thinking clearly.
What are you looking at?
Your You're focused on finding the facts and not focused on
nos
the
la va a
very
pegar.
real dangers.
You need to focus on the road, not on whatever daydream you're lost in.
Just stop. You're the one that needs to stop.
Sam, you're going too fast.
Madre
You
mía,
need to
tío, la
stop.
vamos a liar.
Sam, stop it. Sam,
Sam,
stop.
there's a turret.
Stop.
Stop. Sam, stop. Stop. Stop the car. Sam, are you okay? You nearly got us killed.
I need a moment.
Take your moment, but make it quick. We're already at the promontory. We need to find that dead drop before Declan gets here.
Hostia puta, tío. No, claro, pero es que es eso, es que está con su cosa cerebral por ahí, ¿eh? Totalmente, Artemis.
We need to talk. Yes, Sam, it's time. What's happening? Sam, I can't. Where are you going? Get back here. I'm trying, but it's not working. No! I'm losing control of my own mind. Where are you? Can you hear me?
¿Os imagináis que la clave era mirar hacia atrás y lo conseguimos?
Can you even hear me? Fine. I'll come to you. What? I got a feeling I'm not gonna like this. Okay, do not freak out. You've been through this before. Ugh, I'm back in the same room again. Stick to the fundamentals. Breathe. Focus. You can make it out. It still keeps going. It feels like I'm trapped in a maze. The question is, where does it lead? There you are. You and I need to talk. What? What's happening? Remember the facts, Sam. That's how you'll get through this.
Rehena Dramata. Dice cámara off.
Uy, ¿qué ha pasado? ¿Qué ha pasado con la cámara? No sé qué había pasado con la cámara. Igual sea la batería o algo, no sé. Pero gracias, gracias. Mira, ¿ves? Eso es bien, eso es bien. Para eso está el speak. Para eso está el speak. Muchas gracias, Rina. Que eso, que realmente era...
Control of my own mind again. I'm almost making it a habit.
Era un machirulo opresor, ¿vale? Entonces no quiere que conduzca ella, tiene que conducir él, porque las mujeres están para fregar, no para conducir. Por eso tiene que conducir él. Se nota que estamos al final. Se nota que estamos al final por una cosa. En el Life is Strange pasaba lo mismo. En el Life is Strange el clima lo mantenían con esto. ¿No lo puedo quitar el coche?
I wish there'd been another way.
Claro, tú imagínate que es a lo mejor la única fuente de ingresos que podría tener esa muchacha era vender las estatuas esas. Vale, básicamente me estaba diciendo la señal que por dónde tenía que salir. Y yo no he hecho ni puto caso. Esto es lo de las píldoras. Vale, eso es lo de las píldoras, que ya lo hemos visto. Por aquí las puertas y vamos a la salida, no. Por aquí.
Wonder what's in store for me now.
Vamos. La 1, la 1, la 1, la 4, la 3, la 1. Esta. Vale, una. Y hay menos puertas que decidir.
And I'm back to square one.
Vale. Vale, lo estoy haciendo bien.
Always tackle a problem head on. Of course.
¡Jaja! Toma. Mira, me ha servido mi intuición. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? Y por cierto, ¿cuánto lleva la cámara? ¿Cuánto llevaba la cámara apagada?
There's no running away from it.
Muy físico.
Looking up everyone's lives. That's a real talent.
Pero no me he dado cuenta de las pistas. Mira la creepy ahí en medio, tío.
It can, but it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way.
Vale, veo la puerta ahí. Pero los dos... Ah, no.
I don't need that right now. Just give me a break. I give up.
Sí, no, te das tú los cojones. Yo lo apago, ¿eh? Le pego patadas hasta que se apague la máquina. Si no quiero música.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does.
Hostia, ¿puede ser que estuviese haciendo chantaje? ¿Puede que Nick estuviese haciendo chantaje y por eso lo mató el poli?
cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually like.
Espérate a ver qué hay en el otro, porque si ese es el correcto... Hostia, mierda, hay dos.
You know, Nick and I had moved in together. Started to get serious.
They both deserve to be happy.
La verdad es que sí, Revolver. Es un juegazo, ¿eh?
Is that?
Nada lo puede soportar. O sea, eso fue épico, Ferreta. Sí, fue una revolución. La revolución de los streams. Streamear, sí, que solo se te vea la cara, no se vea el juego ni nada.
Your mother told me what happened. I know she's always pushing you to make friends.
Yeah.
Well, she's just afraid you'll end up alone. She doesn't want you to be unhappy.
Is she happy?
Pues no.
Not always. I'm not always happy either. Being happy isn't everything. I'd say it's more important to find out who you want to be than to be happy. Here, I brought you something.
It's so clear. I can see it all at once.
That's what gives it strength. It has nothing to hide. It can see itself for what it really is. And that lets it see everything. It's not a flaw. It's a gift. Like a superpower, you know? When the world is a storm, you stand calm at the center.
No. I need to have a real talk with myself. Where are you?
Qué bueno, tío. Estamos en nuestra mente. Hostia, se está poniendo morado el ordenador mío. Eso es que está subiendo la temperatura. Pero ya ha bajado a azul otra vez. Ha sido en las cargas. Las cargas de pantalla se me sube la temperatura un montón, por lo visto.
What? Which one are you? Sam, where are you?
O sea, que el de allí.
Sam?
Sam. Sam. Sam.
Follow me. You and me, Sam, we can do this. You and me, Sam, we can do this.
Que sí, que yo te sigo.
Follow me.
Don't leave me, Lee. I don't have a lot of friends. No one at school talks to me, and you promised.
Hostia.
Don't leave me, Lee. I don't have a lot of friends. No one at school talks to me, and you promised.
Apologize. She's a kid, Sam. She wouldn't get it. Just say you're really sorry. Promise her that you'll be back. She'll like that. Explain yourself to her. Or try to. As best you can. She deserves that. It's not up to me. I'd stay with you if I could. I'm sorry. Forgive me, please.
Why are you lying? I know you want to leave. What happened to you, Muley? I hope you never come back.
Hey, Bug. I'm gonna come back. Sooner rather than later. You'll see me again before you even know it. We'll go fishing.
Yeah, sure. I'm not stupid, you know.
Claro, pues es el que menos pensaba que iba a ser.
It's not you, Bug. It's this town. It's Anna. It hurts and I can't stay.
None of that is my fault.
No todo gira en torno a ti, hija de puta.
It's not fair. I understand, but it's not fair. I guess you finally win for once.
Vale, uno menos. Tenemos que hacer 2 más.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring.
Listen to her. Sometimes there's not a right thing to say. Tell her you want this. Be forward. She'll reconsider. If you don't, it's over. Quick, toss the ring. Make a joke. If you don't manage to save face, it's over. Listen to her. Sometimes there's not a right thing to say. Tell her you want this. Be forward. She'll reconsider. If you don't, it's over.
A ver qué tal.
You don't want to marry me. And what makes you so great? What makes you think you can turn me down?
Oh, Sam. It's not like that. You know that.
Hostia, esto no era. Por supuesto, por supuesto. ¿Quieres que te lo ponga con alguna voz?
Haha, you fell for it. I got that out of a toy machine in front of the pharmacy.
Oh, Sam.
Joder, ¿va a ser el último siempre? Vale, es lo correcto, ¿no?
That's what we were supposed to do. I'm sorry. I just wanted to fix things.
Sam, did you really think doing something neither of us wanted would fix anything?
¿Soy un gusano? ¿Soy un gusano?
¿Soy un gusano? ¿Soy un gusano? No todo gira en torno a ti, hijo de puta.
Ahí lo tienes. Vale, a ver. Vamos a darle a lo correcto.
You're leaving town just like that. Not even an explanation for an old friend.
Tell him the reasons. Give him a few and he'll be fine. Tell him the reasons. Give him a few and he'll be fine. Apologize. He wants to know it's not his fault. Maybe tell him you'll call. He cares. Tell him how much you hurt. I'm sorry I have to go. It's not because of you, though. It's me. I just don't want to go into it right now. Don't worry, we'll stay in touch.
No, we won't.
Everyone in town is making my life miserable, and no one trusts me. I gotta go.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, you do you?
Everyone in town hates me. I think Anna hates me. I think I hate me. I have to get away from this place or I'm gonna die here. Inside at least.
I get it. Just know I've always got your back, no matter where you go.
Vaya, por fin nos hemos encontrado.
I know you don't want to talk about it, but he's your son.
I know the real you is here. The rest are just illusions. I have to focus.
No, además, un odio mutuo que llevan alimentando desde hace muchísimo tiempo.
There's only one of you. I can't just choose them all. Think. Focus.
No ha cambiado nada, ¿no?
They just want to put useless labels on him.
Ah, los reflejos. Los reflejos. me echa para atrás. No entiendo entonces. A ver, eso parece bien. Vale, es esto. Está más calmado. Si os habéis dado cuenta, el otro pierde como los papeles, ¿no?
Said this conversation was over.
He's not having a good time at school. He has trouble socializing.
What does that even mean? He's having some trouble making friends, that's all.
He's always talking to himself, to his imaginary friend.
I had one at his age.
If you had real friends, he talks to himself more than he talks to other people. You should consider what the one teacher mentioned.
He doesn't need remedial classes. They just want to put useless labels on him.
They're not remedial. Programs meant to help him with his social skills. It could be good for him.
My son is not going to be in some dunce class.
Ya, qué bueno, tío.
You were there when no one else was. And you've been there every step I've taken since.
Qué guapo, tío.
I'm ready.
Hola, papá bonito. ¿Qué tal estás, papá bonito? Espérate que pause y os leo, que si no... Heliocentrismo emocional, madre mía. ¿Qué tal estás, papá bonito? ¿Cómo estás? Me imagino a Ferreta ahí con el tanga de leopardo, disfraz de Pikachu, diciendo: ¡Soy gusano, soy gusano! ¡Mírame, Prometea! ¡Mírame, que soy gusano! ¡Qué grande! La madre que te parió, Ferreta. Buscando info de este juego. Es el Twin Mirror. Está en Epic, lo pillé yo por 8 euros y algo. Hace nada. Porque me salió... Estaba a 18 euros en oferta y un vale de 10 euros que daban en Epic. Y dije, pa' mí. Y aquí lo tenemos. Hola, Sarrael, bonico, ¿cómo estás? Con más tiempo, por fin. Ah, aquí a disfrutar. Lo leí cantando. Y Morfeo, ¿qué tal? ¿Bonico? Mira, otro Morfeo también bonico. Joder, juegazo. ¿Lo has jugado tú, Morfeo? Nos vamos a seguir un poquillo y ahora os leo. Estamos aquí en un clímax y si me paro a leer pierde clímax. Pero está guapísimo, tío, lo de que el tío era antisocial y de ahí creó a su amigo imaginario.
Hey. Hey. It's been a long road. I think it was always coming here.
Qué caña, tío.
You know? You've opened yourself up a lot more than I expected. Especially to Joan and Anna. You're finally back on the right path. I believe some of the credit is mine. I'm doing my best with what I have. I'd say we've had a good thing going. It was tough, but you made compromises. You adapted to other people. Wasn't it nice to feel accepted? We've had our moments, but they never felt authentic. I understand why you'd feel that way. The two halves of your world, they just don't mix. There's Sam, the well-adjusted human, and there's Sam, the depressed, truth-obsessed misanthrope, who doesn't realize objective reality is a subjective myth. I'll tell you what the truth is. To be happy, sometimes you need to focus on people and not things. You make it sound so easy. I'm not sure I'm ready to let it go. It'll take a lot of work, but we can get you there. No one can enjoy life when they've got the weight of the world on their shoulders. What about the world? Everything has a price. Look, you've been helping me for a long time. Even now. My world may fall apart, you'd still be here. Of course. Though you did handle your panic attacks just fine on your own lately. But we both know I can't be split in two directions. I have to pick a track. Go along with me.
Toca decidir, ¿eh?
Be a part of society. Be happy. Let things go. Accept the expectations of others. Stop pretending you're someone else. Or keep looking for a truth that may not exist and leave everyone else behind. But seeing the world for what it is, being able to make a difference, no matter the consequences. It's time. Two roads, and you can only take one.
Buah, chaval. Igual que hemos hecho a lo largo de todo el juego, vais a ser vosotros los que vais a decidir el final. Vosotros decidís, una vez más, elegirlo a él. O elegir el palacio mental. Uf. Hostia, estáis a saco con el palacio mental. Uf. Qué bueno. Os leo mientras. Sí, lo estuviste jugando y te gustó mucho. Hostia, pues me alegro, me alegro. A mí me ha molado mucho y yo creo... Perdón. Yo creo que estamos ya casi en el final. Y la verdad es que me ha molado muchísimo. Liado con el cumple de tu madre, Israel. Hoy era cumple de mamá. O sea, la felicítala de nuestra parte también, ala. Qué bonito. Qué bonita la gatita ahí en tu sudadera. Señor de Ventormenta. Pikachu, te elijo a ti. Vale, pues habéis elegido Palacio Mental. Yo creo que habría elegido intentar ser feliz. Pero... ¿de qué estilo arquitectónico dice? Vámonos.
The truth is worth more than any of us. Damn society.
O sea, ¿podría haber guardado?
Damn being happy. I was afraid you'd say that. But you have to be you. I'll see you around. No, you won't, Sam. But good luck. The world is an ugly place when you can really see it.
Hostia, qué caña. Dime que podemos volver a cargar este punto y ver qué pasaría si hacemos la otra decisión. Me tocará indagar en YouTube.
Sam, we don't have time for this.
No cell reception. If anything happens, we're on our own.
Hostia, Ana, claro, Ana va a estar aquí esperándote a ti, gilipollas.
If Declan arrives, he's gonna see the car. He'll know someone is here.
Vamos en 10, ¿dónde está la entrada? ¿Qué coño está aquí?
Declan could be here already. I should be careful.
¿Toma Yana?
Falling off is the least of my worries right now.
¿Ana también era imaginaria?
Finally pull yourself out of your daze
Ah,
long
no.
enough to join me.
Vale.
I was worried about you.
I think all that stress got me there, but I'm better now. I've got myself focused and together. I'm with you on this.
It's good to hear you're back. So I guess this could be all of this madness coming to a close, right?
Parece.
Hopefully in the good way. Maybe we can bring Nick and Dennis some justice. I'm ready to see it end.
We should get back to finding those files. Any luck yet?
I can't find them anywhere.
Totalmente, Artemis.
Did Dickie say where the dead drop was?
He didn't. We'll have to keep looking for it. Did you already go through that side?
I've been looking everywhere. So far, all I've found is a lot of gum under tables. Declan could be here any minute. Let's hurry it up.
The dead drop doesn't seem to be here. Too exposed.
El armario de comida.
Rotten food. Probably too gross even for someone like Dickie.
Míralo.
Found it.
You did? Let me see. With this, we'll be able to put Declan behind bars and clear your name. Come on.
Hold it there, boss.
Whoa.
Declan.
Now, you two just relax. We're here for the same reason. Now, all you have to do is give me what you found in that there lockbox.
You... How could you look everyone in the eye and lie to them? You went to his wake? You drank with his friends.
Yeah. It was harder than you think.
What happened to the cop defending this town?
You don't know nothing about losing the reins. Simple things breaking so bad, they just get more out of control until... Try busting your ass for people that don't respect you for just a cop's salary. I spent years serving this town. I actually believed in what I was doing, too.
And then you murdered Nick.
Don't start thinking I enjoyed doing it. It just had to be done. It was just the same as with that drunk fool Dennis. All I wanted was to see how much he knew and get him to keep his mouth shut. Turns out he knew more than he should have.
It doesn't have to end the same way this time. There's always another option.
Almost sounds like you wising up some, Higgs. Doesn't look like you're willing to take the same fall from 2 years ago. Fuck that common good shit, right?
You're no different from the people you used to put in jail. How do you live with yourself, knowing what you sell is destroying people?
Grow up, Sam. Anyone would do the same if they had the chance. Everybody's happy to shake my hand and say how grateful they are. But as soon as you turn around, they'll stab you in the back. Eventually, I realized that's how people are. The only thing left is to adapt. Help keep a lid on things. And if someone's got a profit, might as well be me. Nick and Dennis, that part wasn't supposed to happen. But here we are. And I'm done leaving behind loose ends.
You asshole!
No, gilipollas. Pero ahora solo tenemos el palacio mental. Vale, vamos a ver.
I have to think and move fast. Stay one step ahead of Declan. If I make even a single mistake, there are no second chances this time. He murdered Nick. He murdered Dennis, and he'll murder us. If I can predict his next moves, we might be able to get the upper hand. Who he is will tell me what he'll do. I could tackle Declan to get him off Anna. I could try going for his gun.
Muley, it's time to give it your all.
Don't underestimate Declan. He's stronger than he looks.
Anna's got maybe a couple of seconds tops
before he overpowers her.
You gotta find a way to stop him, Sam.
He'll kill you both.
Declan came to tie up loose ends that night.
Asshole shot me with my own gun.
There's a good chance he took it. Still has it on him.
You need to watch out.
You're no good to anyone dead.
Take it from me.
Igual tiene la otra pistola todavía, es verdad.
Throwing a rock at his head could disorient him.
¿Y lanzarle un oso? Me falta alguna opción todavía. Ayudar a Ana, va. Vamos para allá.
If Anna can keep him busy a bit longer, I'll be able to close in on Declan.
A ver.
I could grab his gun, but that would only work if Anna keeps Declan occupied.
Nada, vamos a hacer la primera, ¿o qué?
This is dangerous. I have to weigh my options carefully. No margin for error.
Allá que voy.
If Anna can keep him busy a bit longer, I'll be able to close in on Declan.
Vale, voy con esto, ¿eh? Vamos para allá.
Get down!
Anna! Declan can't see me. I have to use this to my advantage. I should strike him on his blind side and use the element of surprise. But that'll only work if I can predict what he'll do next.
Joder, ¿y qué teníamos que haber usado? Mira que estoy fallando todo, ¿eh? Estoy fallando todo.
Anna's been shot. I need to help her, and fast. No more mistakes, Sam. You don't have to fight, just leave. None of this has to ever hurt you again. I'm done running.
A mí me gusta esa opción, que le den por culo a todo el mundo.
Declan might attack me now.
You know Declan's killed 2 people already.
Put them in the dirt.
But he kills for reasons, yeah?
He wants to destroy the evidence.
Since your girlfriend has it.
You better act fast, man.
Vale, va a atacar a ella.
Declan might continue going after Anna.
Vale, va a atacar a Ana, seguro.
If Declan goes after Anna, my best move is to strike from the right.
Vamos para allá. La voy a cagar otra vez.
Give me the evidence now. You need another bullet?
Wait. Here. Take it.
Son of a bitch!
Madre mía, tío.
We're dead. But if I do the wrong thing, I have to stay focused. Account for all the elements at play here. That worked, but Anna's bleeding out. I need to take care of Declan. I could rush him and try and take his gun out of the equation. I could try calling for help.
Sí, claro, claro.
Anna's
It's really hurt.
That ugly yellow phone may be the only
Any way to get her help quickly enough.
That big jerk's not stupid. So
Probably keep an eye on that phone. You have to save Anna. We dragged her into this mess. I dragged her into this mess.
If you could distract Declan, Anna might have time
to get the gun. Keep his eyes on you, Sam.
Vale, lo veo.
Calling for the phone would bring Declan's focus onto me. But if the phone gets damaged, I might not be able to use it later.
Pa'lante.
No one's coming to help you.
Bastard.
No. Anna? Can you hear me? I need you to stay with me. I need you to...
La cagan el primer movimiento, tío. No tenía cobertura. Es lo primero que hemos visto al llegar aquí, que no había cobertura. Otro funeral. Joder, tío. Ya la he cagado, tío. Siempre la cago. No tengo... O sea, siempre tengo la sensación de cagarla siempre en todo lo que hago. Me cago en Ross.
Sam, you got a moment? I hope you know you've got my honest sympathies. If there's anything the Basswood Police Department can do for you, or even just little old me, you give me a holler, all right? For now, I wanted to tell you, we found Declan's fingerprints on Dennis's gun. Dickie's statement also corroborates your testimony. No charges are going to be filed against you. It's clear self-defense. Still hard to believe a man I trusted was running a drug ring. Here.
I'm gonna make sure that what happened to Nick is big news.
I know you will, sweetie. Just keep something in mind. I think God put an angel and a devil in each of us when we were born. We spend our whole lives watching them fight it out. And most days, that little angel comes out on top. But we all have times when it's the devil who's in charge.
We make our own decisions, Bess, and we have to live with them.
And I can promise you one thing. I won't let another Declan happen again. You have my word on that. Anyway, I guess I've kept you long enough. I'll let you go now. Look after yourself, Sam.
No hay final feliz algunos. Sí, hay algunos que sí. Mira el Witcher.
You can tell a lot about people just by paying attention.
Buah, tío, Joe.
Well, I'm paying attention now.
Hostia, es verdad, Walter ha perdido a toda la oficina, ¿eh?
I shouldn't interfere anymore. He looks so lost. It's been a rough week.
Yes, it has. Maybe the roughest I have ever seen. And I've lived almost twice as long as you.
It's making you think it's finally time to retire, huh?
Of course, you could tell. You've always been the best at finding hard truths. First Nick, then Dennis, now Anna. Everyone's gone. I'm not sure where I'll go from here. What about you? Did you have time to consider what comes next?
I'm not planning to stay in town. Nothing for me here anymore.
Hard to blame you. I might leave as well, if I'm being honest. Time to hang up my saddle.
Any idea where you'd go?
None.
A la ciudad.
But I have money saved for retirement. I could waste it traveling with my mother. See the world. Live life.
Dios le dio acento, lo vive.
You might think about doing the same. Life is short and fleeting, like the sunset. If you pay attention, it can be beautiful. If you don't, it's gone before you even know it happened. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough. Make sure to look after yourself, Samuel.
You were just an unlucky bystander.
Qué desgraciado, Denis.
I don't think talking is going to make either of us feel any better.
O sea, pasando de ella.
Hey, Muley.
Bug.
I'm sorry about Anna. I can't believe so many people... I'm sorry about her.
Yeah, I'm sorry too.
I wish I hadn't given Anna such a hard time before. She didn't want to be a stepmother, and, well, I didn't want to be a stepdaughter. Now, I don't know. I'll never know if it could have been okay. I'm glad you found out what happened to my dad.
You were right on the money. I'll give you that.
And I'm glad the guy who did it didn't get away with it. It just... If I hadn't said anything, this wouldn't have happened to Anna. But I was so mad about my dad. So mad that I couldn't even cry. Well, I couldn't until now. Until I finally knew what happened. And that makes me feel selfish. Like all of this happened because of me.
Es todo culpa tuya, por supuesto.
Come here.
So, it's not my fault?
It isn't anyone's fault. No one alive, at least.
I still feel bad.
I know. But it's not your fault.
Sam.
Sam.
Of course, she just walks off. I don't know how to reach that girl. It was hard before, but now she's completely shut me out.
It's not surprising, given what happened. This town is no place for a teenager. Kathy, now is the time to get out of Basswood.
You don't understand. It's not that easy to leave.
¿Van a dejar el pueblo
You've
deshabitado?
managed to get Joan to talk to you? Any advice?
Kathy, when did you start taking opioids?
What? What does that have to do with...
What do you think happens if someone finds out and reports you? You could lose your job.
How dare you? You don't know anything about what I've been through.
I don't, but it doesn't change the facts. You need to get help.
Oh, and who's gonna look after Joan in the meantime? Who'll pay for the treatment, huh?
Don't you have family in the region?
Well, there is my sister down in Virginia, but
But you're not on good terms, Joan told me. Still, you don't have a choice if you intend to keep custody of her.
You've always been a cold-hearted asshole. You know that? Do her a favor and forget about us for good this time.
¿Ya la he cagado otra vez? Tendremos que rejugar el juego tomando otras decisiones. ¡Hostia, la creepy! La creepy, ya verás.
I'll finish your article, I promise.
A ver qué dice la creepy, ya verás. Dice, ahora que ya no está Ana por medio, si quieres puedes zapatearme. Hostia, es verdad. Es la única que queda del periódico. Es la única que queda del periódico.
Sam, we really have to stop meeting like this. Did you change your hair? You seem different.
Me está tirando los trastos la creepy, tío. En un funeral.
Joe, I'm so...
You promised you'd keep her safe. I knew she was in danger. Your poker face has always been crap.
Pues si te lo dije yo.
Thought you'd keep her safe. Thought you cared for her, but you didn't. She's dead, and I'm still here. Old. Broken. Why didn't you kill that bastard sooner? Why'd you let him take my little girl? Should have... My little girl. My little girl. I'm sorry. I know you did all you could. I'm glad she wasn't alone. Sam, you're the only one who might know the pain I'm going through.
For what it's worth, I'm here for you.
It ain't worth nothing.
Anna was... She was... words. You spend your whole life devoted to them, yet they fail you when you need them most. I miss her. And I don't think I have anything else.
I think you managed to give voice to the feelings of many of us here. Do you mind if I speak a little? I didn't know her as well as most of you.
Es que este va a ser el...
Of course.
Este es el culpable de todo, ya
Anyone can
verás.
speak if they want to.
I only knew Anna for a few years.
But within that short time, she impressed me with her strength. She understood what really mattered wasn't herself, but something greater.
Hola, Gau, bonico.
The community around her, her friends, her loved ones. She was a true defender of the common good. The kind of person who's always looking after whoever is standing next to her.
Va a ser
She was fearless. You only needed to look her in the eyes for a few seconds.
Lo sabía, tío. Lo puto sabía. Lo puto sabía desde el principio.
I've heard that before.
Good shit, right?
I know what she'll say. Calm down. Think of the common good.
Don't understand. It's not that easy to leave.
Kathy, could she be the supplier?
Get out the way, out the way.
Something's missing. How did Declan know I was meeting Dennis?
Heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night.
No es súper inteligente.
Go check on Joan.
En el bar estaba la tarjeta del farmacéutico. Ahí es donde he visto yo que ese iba a ser el problema.
Your barroom brawl. I did best to prevent you from following that other man outside.
Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
Nick suspected a drug ring flourished after the mine closed.
Honestly, afraid you'd end up like your friend. Good.
Hijo de puta, lo sabía, tío.
Compromising was never her way. She was ready to pay the ultimate price if it meant getting the truth out. Because Basswood meant more to her than her own life. We will honor her memory by keeping what she fought for. This community together. It's the least she deserves.
There's drugs in them hills. That would have been Nick's title for this article. He would have started with a self-deprecating tirade about how he couldn't resist the joke. It would have been a good opening. He never wrote that article. It would have been about greed, drugs, and lies. Nick was found dead on the side of the road. It was called an accident. It wasn't. Now let me tell you a story about the men who murdered him, and about the truth he died for.
Well, folks, I hope you've got your seatbelts on, because we've got one nasty story coming up. 2 years ago, West Virginia, a small mining town loses its mine. Income plummets, unemployment skyrockets. The stage is set for an unscrupulous pharmacist to roll into town. Two years later, over 1 million pills were shipped to the small West Virginia town of Basswood, many sold right here on our streets. The article by journalist Samuel Higgs goes on. Information brought to light in this article led to the investigation of Hugh Kirkland, a seemingly respectable senior, who turned out to be the mastermind behind this pill mill scheme. The Basswood Police Department is now under investigation. How the small town of Basswood can recover from such a blow is anyone's guess. All right, time to kick up your feet on the dashboard.
Bueno, pues Prometea, una vez más hay que hacer caso a mi instinto, ¿eh? Hostia puta, tío. Ahora ya no lo va a jugar Prometea porque ya lo ha visto. Decía que lo quería jugar ella. Pero me dan ganas de rejugarlo y tomar otras decisiones a ver qué pasa. No tenías claro si querías jugarlo. ¿Y qué te ha parecido? ¿Qué os ha parecido? A ver, podemos salir. ¡Ah! Espera. Uy. Repite la escena elegida, no se le... Hostia, podemos repetirla, ¿eh? Espérate que podemos repetir la escena, ¿eh? Podemos repetirla. Sí, es muy sencillo. Lo que son las investigaciones y eso es demasiado... ¿Cómo decirlo? Demasiado pasillero, ¿no? Nos dicen exactamente por dónde tenemos que ir prácticamente en cualquier momento. Entonces...
Sam, we don't have time for this.
No
Se pone el nombre
reception.
francés.
If anything happens, we're on our own.
Sí, de un estilo. Es más Life is Strange. La verdad. Me recuerda más al Life is Strange que al Detroit Become Human. Una mezcla entre el Detroit... O sea, entre el Life is Strange y el...
Declan could be here already.
Y
I should be careful.
el Heavy Rain. Más bien.
Syringes, bottles. Basswood has been having a tough few years.
La verdad es que es bastante... A mí, o sea, si yo tuviese que decir algo, es eso. Es muy poco profundo.
It's fine. I'm okay now. We have to get this done.
Ha sido un poco superficial en muchos casos y demasiado fácil, ¿no? Demasiado película interactiva. Pero la forma en la que están dibujados los personajes no me disgusta. Que supiese que el malo iba a ser el farmacéutico desde el principio, a lo mejor. Spin, muchísimas gracias. Hostia, tenemos dobles las alertas y no me había dado cuenta. ¿Qué es eso? Que saber que el... O sea, no dice mucho a favor de un juego de misterio.
We should get back to finding those files. Any luck yet?
I can't find them anywhere. Did Dickie say where the dead drop was?
Hostia, el Murdered a mí me moló mucho también.
We'll have to keep looking for it. Did you already go through that side?
I've been looking everywhere. So far, all I've found is a lot of gum under
El Black Sad
tables.
estuve a punto de comprarlo también en las ofertas, que está en oferta también.
Let's hurry it up.
Backbone. Han comentado, o sea, he oído hace poco algo de Backbone. Exacto, si tuviese que definirlo con algo sería sencillo.
Found it.
Exacto, las caras de los personajes es un punto muy en contra. Salvo en contadas ocasiones, la inmensa mayoría no transmiten nada a la cara del personaje.
Hold it there, boss. Whoa. Now, you two just relax. We're here for the same reason. Now, all you have to do is give me what you found in that there lockbox.
Sí, me suena de haber visto algo porque alguien me lo había comentado. A mí me encantó, el Murdered me encantó a mí. Me pareció la caña. Aunque fuese pasillero, a mí me gustó. Y toda la ambientación de las brujas y demás.
So what happens once you have the stick?
Still thinking about that.
You plan to kill us like Nick?
Don't start thinking I enjoyed doing it. It just had to be done. It was just the same as with that drunk fool Dennis. All I wanted was to see how much he knew and get him to keep his mouth shut. Turns out he knew more than he should have.
It doesn't have to end the same way this time. There's always another option.
Almost sounds like you wising up some, Higgs. Doesn't look like you're willing to take the same fall from 2 years ago. Fuck that common good shit, right?
You always seem to care about this town. Its history, its people. Why do this?
I care more about this town than anyone. I've spent my whole life protecting it.
Así vemos las
Everybody's
otras
happy to
opciones.
shake my hand and say how grateful they are. But as soon as you turn around, they'll stab you in the back. Eventually, I realized that's how people are. The only thing left is to adapt. Help keep a lid on things. And if someone's got a profit, might as well be me. Nick and Dennis, that part wasn't supposed to happen. But here we are.
El Wolf Among Us es un
And I'm
juegazo
done leaving
también.
behind loose ends.
Y el Black Sad estuve a punto de pillarlo, ya te digo. Vale, vamos a hacer esta vez, en lugar de ir a por eso, vamos a ir a por la pistola y chimpún, ¿o qué? La piedra, imagínate que le damos con la pistola.
If I make even a single mistake, there are no second chances this time. He murdered Nick. He murdered Dennis, and he'll murder us. If I can predict his next moves, we might be able to get the upper hand. Who he is will tell me what he'll do.
Venga, otro fallo que tienes es que no puedas esquivar.
I could try going for his gun. I could grab his gun, but that would only work if Anna keeps Declan occupied.
Vamos. A ver qué pasaría.
Get off!
Get down!
Anna!
Me cago en Ross. A ver si me deja... A mí de Telltales es que me suelen gustar. Pues va a ser la piedra. Va a ser la piedra, Prometea. Yo en la puta vida habría cogido la piedra. Es lo que más cerca tenemos. Va a ser la piedra, tío. ¿Qué es eso? Realmente, en muchas de estas decisiones no estoy viendo qué es lo que hacer porque no pillo, no... ¿Ves? Esto debería de poder saltarlo.
We'll be able to put Declan behind bars and clear your name. Come on.
Hold it there, boss. Whoa.
Declan.
Now, you two just relax. We're here for the same reason. Now, all you have to do is give me what you found in that there lockbox.
Yo espero que no, Temis. Yo voy a intentar salvarla. Yo voy a intentar salvarla.
You drank with his friends.
Yeah. It was harder than you think.
Tell me what happened with Nick. Why did you kill him?
Same thing that happened to you. He saw an opening and jumped in it. He started asking questions, never actually thought he'd find answers. But he did. And then he kept playing with fire, so he got burned.
So that's it. You killed him because he did his job.
Don't start thinking I enjoyed doing it. It just had to be done. It was just the same as with that drunk fool Dennis. All I wanted was to see how much he knew and get him to keep his mouth shut. Turns out
No lo he
knew
jugado
more than he
todavía.
should have.
Perreta, el Tales from the Borderlands lo tengo y no lo he jugado
There's
todavía.
always another option.
Almost sounds like you wising up some.
Los de Batman también están muy bien.
Doesn't look
De
like you're willing
Telltales.
to take the same fall from 2 years ago. Fuck that common good
Pero sí,
shit,
yo creo
right?
que el mejor es el Wolf Among Us.
You were one of Basswood's best. People counted on you.
Don't even try to give me that. I've given enough to those two-faced hypocrites. Everybody's happy to shake my hand and say how grateful they are. But as soon as you turn around, they'll stab you in the back. Eventually, I realized that's how people are. The only thing left is to adapt. Help keep a lid on things. And if someone's got a profit, might as well be me. Nick and Dennis, that part wasn't supposed to happen. But here we are. And I'm done leaving behind loose ends.
¡Asshole!
You asshole!
Palazzo. Mental Palace.
I have to think and move fast.
Vamos.
Stay one step ahead of Declan.
Esto ya es el epílogo.
If I make even a single mistake, there are no second chances this time.
Que sí, que eres muy cansino.
He murdered Nick. He murdered Dennis, and he'll murder us. If I can predict his next moves, we might be able to get the upper hand.
Claro, lo que sí que cambiará mucho.
Who he is will tell me what he'll do.
Lo que sí que cambiará mucho, supongo, es si.
Throwing a rock at his head could disorient him. Throwing a rock at his head could disorient him.
Vamos a ver.
Declan can't see me. I have to use this to my advantage. I should strike him on his blind side and use the element of surprise. But that'll only work if I can predict what he'll do next.
Pero no está herida. Ahora no está herida Ana, ¿no? No está herida, ¿no?
Think, Sam. Anna's safe for now. I need to keep it up.
Mira, sí que cambia, ¿eh?
Declan might continue going after Anna.
That man is a monster. And he'll
Kill you and my little girl as soon as spit.
But he ain't dumb. If he uses his service gun,
it'd be traced back to him.
And he's been covering his
tracks so far. Declan might go for his gun.
No, no va a ir a por las. Está claro que si sabemos que va a ir a por Ana. A ver, tampoco es muy listo el hombre.
If Declan goes after Anna, my best move is to strike from the right.
Give me the evidence now. You want to get shot?
Wait! Here, take it.
¿Y por qué no coges la pistola y le pegas? Es que es gilipollas, tío. Vale, pero ahora no necesitamos el teléfono de emergencias. Ahora no necesitamos el teléfono de emergencias, ¿eh?
But if I do the wrong thing, I have to stay focused. Account for all the elements at play here.
Vale, vamos a ir a por el teléfono.
Doing well. I have to stay one step ahead of Declan, and we'll get him. I could try calling for help.
Vale, ahora va a disparar, pero como Ana está viva, no va a pasar nada, ¿no?
But if the phone gets damaged, I might not be able to use it later.
Vamos. Ya está.
No one's coming to help you.
Drop your gun, Declan.
Anna.
Pero venga, hombre, tío, no. Hijo de la grandísima puta, tío. Venga, hombre. Venga, tío, no.
No. Okay, good. Stay with me. You have to stay with me.
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Anna, please.
No me lo creo, tío, no me lo creo. No puede... No, tío, es que no puede ser.
This is Carrie James at 1043 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. You heard the news today? The local cop who died in that fatal shooting last week is apparently the head of a small opioid ring right here in Basswood. Crazy. It's believed he used his position to bring in drugs from all over the county and that he murdered 2 people in an attempted cover-up. Good news, however, the journalist who was wounded while confronting the rogue cop was released from the hospital today.
Hay 5 finales.
Looks like I'm not the only one who's come to visit Anna.
Hay 5 finales. Y nosotros hemos sacado 1. Hay 5 finales y he sacado 1. Señoras y señores, he sacado 1. Me va a dar una pechuje. Se me va a salir la anchoa por la... Hostia, no, pero esto es distinto. Esto es distinto.
Sam, hold your horses. Anna's busy with the sheriff. You should probably give him a moment or two.
Sure, Joe.
¡La hemos salvado!
How have I been? Son, I appreciate you being here for Anna, but it don't change what happened. My girl's hurt real bad. And things could have been even worse without you. You did good.
Joe.
No, Anna told me what you did. How hard you fought. Thank you for keeping your word.
I wish I could say it was all by intention. A lot of luck involved.
Whatever it was, thank you. But you better not drag my daughter into any more dangerous situations, all right?
Where are they? Where are Dad's notebooks? The yellow legal pad ones?
You can get them later. You need to say hello to the guests who just arrived.
The yellow ones were Dad's favorites. I wanted to start using them. They've got to be here somewhere. Just give me a minute.
Don't make me say it again.
Fine. I guess it doesn't really matter. Careful, Muley. She's in one of her moods.
I'm sorry you had to see that. It was hard before, but now she's completely shut me out.
It's not surprising, given what happened. This town is no place for a teenager. Kathy, now is the time to get out of Basswood.
Las opciones estas son las mismas. Esto por lo menos sí.
Easy to leave. You've always managed to get Joan to talk to you. Any advice?
You can't keep blaming her for everything. You also have to work on your own issues.
What? Who are you to say that to me? You don't know the first thing about me.
I know Joan feels you don't listen to her. She told me last week she was about to leave for her aunt's. She even told me about your pills, Kathy.
She did. And you didn't think to come warn me? This shows how much you really care about her. Anyway, I was going to take some time off work, get myself together. After everything that's happened, I figured it's time I got a hold of things. I didn't need you to tell me that. Take care of yourself, Sam.
Una salvadora, dices. Vacaciones hasta agosto. Hostias ya. Todo el mes de vacaciones.
Hey, Bug.
Hey, Muley.
How are you holding up?
Fine, I guess. Well, at least that's what most people want me to say when they ask.
Come on, Bug. I want to know how you feel. How you really feel.
I guess better today than yesterday? Maybe. I still miss Dad. But finding out what happened to him, I don't know, makes me feel a bit better. It's not bad, but it makes me feel better, right?
No, it's not bad.
At least it feels like Declan didn't just get away with it. You know?
Ah, vale. Pensaba que decía, vacaciones hasta agosto voy a tener.
Knowing people won't get away with hurting you, it feels good.
Mostly. It mostly feels good. It's just... if I hadn't told you about Dad, maybe Anna wouldn't have gotten hurt.
You didn't do anything wrong. You deserved to know the truth.
So... you don't think I was just selfish? Dragging you and Anna into it?
We wouldn't have caught Declan without you. And Anna, she's not your fault. All right?
Okay. I'm glad you think so. Hey, Muley. Are you staying around this time?
I can't stay, Bug.
Oh.
I talked to your mom. She's gonna try to do better by you. So try to do better by her too, all right? It won't be easy, but I know you're strong enough.
I'll try. I'm gonna miss you, Muley. I'll really miss you.
Me too, Bug. I need to find Anna. Call me whenever you want to. Deal?
Yeah.
Deal.
Deal.
Deal, Mercadonald.
Walter.
Samuel, my boy. As I live and breathe. I kept meaning to call, but phones are so... impersonal. How are you holding up?
I'm actually doing pretty good. I feel like I'm finally in a place, mentally. Finally me.
You went through something terrible, but I'm glad you came out the other end. I've had a brush myself with the Maker here and there, and I would never call them fun. Not fun at all. Life-affirming, though, definitely. Even for those close to you, it leaves a mark. Now, 2 members of my family of heart are gone. 1 is wounded. It might be time for me to finally hang up my saddle. The Basswood Jungle has printed its last pages.
If you feel it's the right thing to do.
Believe me, it doesn't feel right one bit, but my flame has run its course. Without Nick, without Dennis.
Can't run a paper by yourself.
Nor would I want to. Well, I've taken up enough of your time. I'll leave you to the other guests. Drop me a line sometime. Drop me a line.
Está aquí viendo cómo van los tomates.
And you make sure to push yourself. Get some fresh air. Don't let these doctors keep you cooped up for too long now. Oh, Sam.
Mira, y aquí no sale lo de cómo están mentalmente, el análisis que le hacíamos en el funeral.
Now I know you've been through hell and back. I know that. If there's anything the Basswood Police Department can do for you, or even just little old me, you give me a holler, all right?
Las líneas son las
For
mismas.
now, well, I got some good news for you for once. We found Declan's fingerprints on Dennis's gun. And since your testimony and Anna's corroborate Dickie's statement, no charges are going to be filed against you or Anna. It's clear self-defense. Still hard to believe a man I trusted was running a drug ring. Here.
Ah, mira, ahora.
You and the Basswood police have a lot to answer for. A lot.
We do. Declan pulled the wool over all of our eyes. All I can say is we're all just people. Ain't no such thing as the Basswood police. Just people entrusted with power. And Declan, as terrible as it seems he was not always a bad person. My sin is failing to see the man he became, rather than the one he once was.
Don't make it sound like a small oversight. He was part of a drug ring.
You're entitled to your opinion. Everyone is. No, I do my best. Well, I'd love to stay, but I'm afraid duty calls. Look after yourself, Sam.
Y yo quiero entrar a la casa, que me estoy meando, déjame entrar al váter. Siempre saludaba, pero tenía niños descuartizados al...
So,
I wasn't sure you'd show up at all.
I meant to get here before, but... You look better?
Better than last week, I guess, but that's setting a low bar. It could have been even worse if you hadn't... You saved my life.
You made sure I didn't get killed. I got you shot.
Yeah, but only in a part I didn't need. I'm stronger than ever. Ow. Stronger mentally. What's wrong?
I wish we'd gotten those files.
The guy who was behind it all broke his neck trying to kill us. Case closed.
There's still something missing. Something eating at me.
Real mysteries don't wrap up in nice little bows.
Maybe.
Just for once, turn your brain off.
No puedo.
So what are you gonna do
Eso
next
significa que
with your
moriré.
unshot and healthy body?
I'll finish up Nick's article. It's the least I can do for him.
It's the least we can do. We'll finish the article together.
Uh-huh. I should go.
¿O puedes quedarte en casa?
I had a feeling you would say that. You stay out of trouble, Sam Higgs. And maybe don't wait so long to darken my doorstep again.
I guess we'll just have to see, won't we?
Hostia, me estoy viendo cosas en mi cabeza. O sea, mi palacio mental está haciendo qué es lo que va a pasar ahora, ¿sabes? Y me da la sensación que alguien va a tener un accidente. Ya verás. Con la paz os dejo, la paz os doy, que os den por culo que yo me voy. Empiezan los Simpsons y me voy a verlos. Ya he abierto stream.
Mr. Higgs, not surprised to see you.
Vaya.
I'm a little surprised to see you.
Just giving my well wishes to Miss Miller. You did the right thing rooting out that ruffian.
Hostia, hostia,
The
hostia.
town is better for it.
Thanks. I'm not used to people saying things like that.
You may have to get used to it. What you did helped everyone. Really bolstered the common good. Be proud.
Common good. Haciendo la freak. ¿Quién es la freak? La creepy, ¿dices? La creepy de las gafas.
Common good. I've heard that before.
Common good.
Common good shit, right?
I know what she'll say. Calm down. Think of the common good.
I don't understand. It's not that easy to leave.
Sí, más o menos. Sionazo.
Kathy, could she be the supplier?
Get out the way.
Ay, qué fresquita, Rina. Yo voy a ir enseguida también. Voy a cenar algo y nos duchamos en cuanto terminemos esto. Este es el segundo final que sacamos.
How did Declan know I was meeting Dennis?
Heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night.
Go check on Joan.
Who overheard me and Dennis talking? Who told Declan?
Your barroom brawl. I'd be best to prevent you from following that other man outside.
¿Puede ser que nos metiese droga en el colacao?
He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
Nick suspected a drug ring flourished after the mine closed.
Honestly, afraid you'd end up like your friend. Common good. Young man, is everything all right?
I was lost in thought, and I've been lost in thought a lot lately.
Oh, yes. I'm sure you have a lot to think about.
Nick never put it together. He was too close. It was you.
What exactly are you trying to say?
It wasn't enough to be a pill mill like every other two-bit pharmacy. You've been skimming. Extra boxes lost, records forged, ending up with Declan.
Nah. That is a very serious accusation. The kind that, without proof, would never hold up.
The court of public opinion doesn't need documentation or a trail of evidence. 3 people are dead. Their trails all lead back to you.
You seem to have me confused for a criminal mastermind. I'm just a small-town businessman. I go where there's opportunity. And
Luis, ha ido la cámara otra vez.
I've created jobs. I've invested. I never forced anyone to do anything. I've only given people what they wanted. What they needed. I was here. I rolled up my sleeves and I got to work. Where were you?
I'm here now. My sleeves are rolled up and I'm getting to work. I'm not asking for you to explain. I just wanted you to know. I wanted to look you in the eye before I brought your whole world down.
Joe, Kathy, Joe.
Don't you threaten them.
I would never, but you do. Why do you think Nick never wrote his article? Never went to the police?
He never finished his work because you killed him before he could.
I am not, nor have I ever been a violent man. Others I've worked with, a little girl's future and a girlfriend with an aging father, both cost money. People always find ways to get what they want. The question is, who profits? Criminals, mobsters, lowlifes? Take out the middleman and a worse one slides in. Nick understood as much.
He wasn't like that. You didn't know him.
Did you? He was going to bury the story.
It doesn't matter what lies you tell. I knew who Nick really was.
Admirable, if misguided. People rarely show their friends who they really are. What Nick did is irrelevant. What matters is what you'll be doing. If you drop this misguided effort to accuse a kindly old man of heinous acts, I promise, Kathy, Joe, and Joan will want for nothing. However, if you follow through with this foolishness, I highly doubt I'd spend even a single day behind bars. I'm old. I have money and lawyers, and when I speak, people listen. But what of Nick? Who took bribes, buried the truth? What will his daughter think when I have no choice but to reveal he is just another dirty reporter? And let's not forget poor Kathy, who worked directly for me. It would at least cost her her job. Isn't being a single parent hard enough? Don't throw their lives away, Sam. Learn from your mistakes.
You can do whatever you want. I'm gonna finish what Nick started. Maybe you'll go to jail, maybe not. But people will know what you did. And they'll all know the common good never factored in. You did it all for yourself. And I'll make sure the life you've built burns for it.
También es un poco gilipollas de decírselo ahí directamente a la cara, en lugar de coger, hacerlo, que pase todo y luego el que le pilla es desprevenido. Es en plan de... Es que los americanos son muy de eso. Espérate. Los americanos son muy de eso. No sé si os habéis dado cuenta de ese en plan de... entran en una casa y es... O sea, vamos a ver. Entran en una casa que ha sido... Que se nota que han entrado a robar, ¿no? A la casa. Y van... Hay alguien ahí... Tú eres gilipollas y hay alguien ahí, ya sabes que sí, que tú sí. O sea, es que hay que ser gilipollas, ¿no? Y se va a acabar otra vez la... ¿Qué le pasa, tío, a la cámara hoy? Espera, a ver. ¿Es el USB que no le está dando suficiente corriente o qué? Apaga la cámara hoy. ¿Cuál es el calor? La temperatura. Hay un mensaje pero no llego a verlo. A ver. Menudo tú te le estoy dando también. Vale. Ya, sí, eso es la capturadora. Lo que sale ahí es la capturadora, Prometea. Sí, no, si lo sé, si es la cámara que se apaga. La cámara es la Sony la que se apaga. El cinismo del bien común. Ok, Gauss, Bonico, que tengas una semana fantástica. Muchísimas gracias por pasar por aquí. Hostia, van a grabar un... ¿Qué dices? Hostia, tío, Gauss, me cago en 10. ¿Te has ido ya, Gauss, o estás aún por ahí? Eso es interesante. Y lo que os estaba diciendo es que los americanos que son así. Hasta que eso, tío, que una caña, ¿no? Lo del documental, ¿o qué? Joder, es que lo acabo de leer, pero eso que mola un huevo. Oye, voy a invertir yo en vuestra criptomoneda. Dime cuál es que yo compro vuestra criptomoneda. Me cago en Ross. Que me alegro un huevo, tío. De verdad, me alegro muchísimo. Supongo que tendrá algo que ver con lo que estuvisteis haciendo en Dubái, ¿no? Bueno, tus compañeros. Y que en serio, de verdad, me alegro muchísimo, tío. Ahí va. Crossing the Yellow Blocks. Luego, cuando lo tengas, nos pasas el enlace por Discord si no te importa. Para que lo veamos todos. Y en unos meses Malta. Qué grande, tío. Pues en serio, mi más sincera enhorabuena. Me alegro mucho y sé que eso... A ver, eso lo que pasa es que luego lleva mucho más curro. Pero bueno. Hasta ya el primer capítulo en la web. Luego le echamos un vistazo y lo comparto por Discord. Pues nada, que me alegro muchísimo, Gauss Bonico. Hostia, pues qué caña, tío.
A small mining town loses its mind. Income plummets, unemployment skyrockets. The stage is set for an unscrupulous pharmacist to roll into town.
A ver ahora, ¿cómo acaba esto? Ok, nada, tranqui. Disfruta y que vaya todo genial, tío. Un abrazo enorme.
The article by journalist Samuel Higgs goes on. Information brought to light in this article led to the investigation of Hugh Kirkland, a seemingly respectable senior who turned out to be the mastermind behind this pill mill scheme. The Basswood Police Department is now under investigation. How the small town of Basswood can recover from such a blow is anyone's guess. All right, time to kick up your feet on the dashboard.
Vale, pues al final hacemos el este igual. A ver, tenemos varias opciones ahora delante de nosotros. ¿Queréis que mire lo de aceptando el soborno? ¿Qué es lo que pasaría con aceptar el soborno? O lo dejamos ya. Lo podemos dejar ya. Vale. Nos queda todavía casa de Ana y podríamos hacer lo de la mente de Sam también para elegir una u otra, o sea, quedarnos con el Palacio de Cristal, que es lo que hemos hecho antes y hemos desentramado esto, o quedarnos con lo de las personas. Es que es la polla, tío. O sea, a partir de aquí hay una bifurcación que es brutal. O sea, a partir de ahí hay una bifurcación. Ya hemos encontrado dos partes de una de las bifurcaciones. Espérate. ¿Y si lo vemos en YouTube juntos? Y así no nos tenemos que comer todos los estes. Yo creo que va a ser lo mejor. Bueno, corto aquí el directo de YouTube. Me ha molado el juego, que conste. Me gustan las opciones que nos ha dado. Un poquillo simple, como decía, y poco transmiten poco los personajes. Los rasgos faciales están poco... O sea, no están bien implementados. Creo que se podrían mejorar. Pero en general el juego me ha molado mucho. Y encima nos lo hemos ventilado de una tacada. O sea, nos hemos terminado el juego hoy. En fin. Pues eso, que los que lo estáis viendo, lo que hayan visto en YouTube, que los emite en twitch.tv, y los que lo estáis viendo en Twitch, que esto luego va... O sea, twitch.tv/las cositas de José, los que estáis viéndolo en Twitch, que esto luego va a YouTube.